Morning. I'm so sleepy. We went to bed at sensible o'clock, or tried to. And Danny had to go and get a bath. The game of Monopoly last night went on way longer than we expected. I got my ass kicked again. I ended up completely bankrupt, all because of Danny and her fucking scheming to buy them greens. But yeah, we had a really good game of Monopoly, and then Danny grabbed a bath, and then she wanted to shave her head again. So she ended up being in bath for an hour. So despite the fact that I went to bed at like 12:30, I stayed up until she got out of the bath. So it was probably like 20 to 2 before we actually tried going to sleep. And it was fucking warm last night as well, so trying to get to sleep weren't exactly the easiest task in the world. And then I woke up at like 7:30 this morning. Really needed a wee, so I went to the toilet and thought, fuck it, I'll go back to bed and have an hour. Next thing I know, it's 10:30. My sleep pattern is just, it's screwed up. And I've got a feeling it's going to get worse as well, the crankier I get from not having the day off. Because at minute, I think I mentioned it last night when I finished work, but at minute, it's pretty much looking like I am going to have to work 9 straight before I get a day off. Can't wear my trainers either. We're not allowed to, and I think I mentioned on Tour de France Day, we're allowed to wear his own jeans and trainers instead of work trousers and boots. I've been told that caretakers aren't allowed to wear trainers anymore because we've got to wear steel toe caps still. But I was trying to say yesterday that I don't get why, because we're not going to be doing like caretaker duties for most of our shift. We're going to be like probably litter picking or working with customers, and I think it's a bit daft. But I might ask if I can actually just bring my trainers with me, and while we're just doing like customer service stuff or dealing with customers, can wear trainers, and then if at some point we get put back on his own duties, then I can go and put my boots on. So see what the set of that, I suppose. I feel like I've got cold. You know, that's what it feels. It feels like my voice sounds like all nasally to me. How can I get cold in bloody summer? Seriously, it's like 3rd of July. How can I have a cold? Yeah, it'll be Independence Day, won't it, tomorrow for my American friends. We don't really have out like that. Obviously, like, we're not going to have Independence Day because we've not had to fight for his independence. But you know what I mean. We don't have like a day of national pride. I think I've said it before. Our idea of national pride in this country is watching England lose and then having a fight. Like St George's Day doesn't even get celebrated really over here. Like St Patrick's Day does, but I think that's because that's just an excuse to go and drink a lot of Guinness for people. But I think there's probably as many English people that celebrate St Patrick's Day as there is Irish, which is quite amusing. Come on, dog. Right, I better get the pooch back home and then figure out what I'm going to do before I have to get ready for work. I don't want to work 9 days straight. I want a day off again. I might have to just have a word with managers today, because they'll not let me have the Monday that I've asked off, because it means they'd have to shut RRC, because there'd only be Malcolm in. But they shut RRC all the time to put us on yards. Like we were on yards last night, so RRC was shut. Surely we can get away with shutting it to do me a favour when I'm doing them a favour, going into work on my day off. We'll see anyway. I'll have a word with somebody today, see what they say. You know, I must have got stuck behind every single knob on roads in South Yorkshire today. Whether it were people driving badly, people cutting in, or just people driving way too fucking slow. 30 and a 60, really? Stuff like that really irritates me. Anyway, journey's over, so stop letting it get to me. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Should calm me down a bit. Get the camera. Meerkat. I realised I didn't film out when I got out of work. I don't even know why. I weren't talking to anybody or out like that. Weren't particularly tired. Yeah, I'm not working 9 like in a row. Yes, I got Monday off. So they've obviously decided that because I'm technically doing them a favour, working on my day off, that they can't really say no when I try and get day after off instead. So I've got that. So that's good news. It means I've only got another 3 shifts left until I'm off again. I can cope with that. And they'll owe me 3 hours, so I can finish early for like 3 days if I want to. Assuming they'll let me anyway. Well, yeah, time to think about something to eat. You want something to eat? No. Time for me to think of something to eat then, isn't it, Scooby-Doo?
Mum needs to much constant care because she can't do much for
What?
anymore.
What? What?
Dad does both of it, but I
What doing?
Mum responsible. Make her feel nice.
Dancing? Nope. Oh. Oh. Oh, little doggy. You a good boy? Yeah. Or are you a shit? You look so offended. Alright guys, so I know we haven't really done much today and today's video's been a bit shit or a bit boring, but Danny said before in past that when she's feeling rough she just doesn't film because she don't really think that you want to see like her just moping around and complaining and stuff, and I don't want to force her into filming stuff, you know, it's not how it should go. And I ain't exactly done a whole lot. I mean, I went out with Dog this morning and then did bugger all until work, and I went to work, came home, and I've done bugger all again since. It's been one of them days where it's just like a lot of sitting around, you know, not really much to film when you're not doing it, is there? I'm pretty pleased that work have given me that day. Of course, I think I'd have probably driven you all to tears through boredom or through like getting fed up of watching me whine if I'd have had to work 9 on. Especially with how much I'm probably going to be complaining about Tour de France this weekend. I really want to be excited about this, but I really couldn't care. They keep saying it's like a once in a lifetime thing, but I have no interest in Tour de France on TV. Never mind like standing around as 35,000 people around me all wait for that 120 seconds of these people going whoo, 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 and then that's that, you know. I probably should be excited about it because Sheffield's never going to get Tour de France turning up on doorstep again, but I really don't care. That probably makes me bad, but you know. Anyway, I should try and stop complaining about that now because I've got my day off, so all is well. Hopefully Danny will be feeling a bit better tomorrow anyway, so she'll be able to entertain you while I'm at work. Oh, and it's Friday. Oh, and I'm working with Simon, that's not good. That means we're going to be listening to alt thump 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 music on radio when it gets to about 7 o'clock. I love Simon to bits, I think he's a great guy, but you know, when he puts fucking dance music on, it just makes me want to cave my own skull in. Dance music doesn't do it for me, it right doesn't. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling at you now guys because it's bedtime. Danny's already gone up and I'm going to be going shortly, so it's the end of another day and the end of another video. Twitter links are in description as usual, so feel free to follow us. Comment, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and other than that guys, thank you for watching and we will see you tomorrow.